This is the Thailand tourists never see. And this guy, that's me. And I'm super excited because I'm on a real adventure doing something most tourists never do. I just landed in a town way off the tourist map. I might be the only Westerner here. So let's find out what real Thai life is like. The place where no tourists go in Thailand. I'm going to tell you exactly where I am right now, but first, this is a sort of interesting theme because when I was in Bangkok, I realized that there's a lot of tourists in Bangkok, and in Thailand there's a lot of famous places that tourists like to go to, like Koh Samui, Phuket, Phi Phi Islands. So I sort of wanted to check out something that's not a touristy destination to maybe get an idea of like more of what the real Thailand is like. So I picked an area called Isaan and found a city that has an airport in it. So I've randomly ended up in an area called Udon Thani. So in this video, I plan to try and get an impression of what this place is really like, so I can get an impression of a city in Isaan in Thailand. So I'm just gonna walk the streets here a little bit and also maybe stop by some markets or a park, and in the end, I'll check out some nightlife as well. Let's see. So I've seen this type of thing in Bangkok as well, where basically it just seems to be very popular in Thailand to have these sort of day markets or night markets where there's just a bunch of restaurants that are, in little stalls, and people are basically, sitting in the common area like a food court. This seems to be very, very popular here. Let's take a look. This looks yummy. Is this crispy pork? Yeah? I think a lot of Thai food is really, really good. It's been kind of cool checking out Thai food in my stay in Bangkok so far. My favorite Thai food so far has been pad kapao. Just super, super good. Simple, but just wow, so amazing. All right, looks like they're selling clothes in here as well. But there's not really a lot of customers here. Maybe this is more like a nighttime market where people come at night. Top Sharoan here. I think that's one of the most famous opticians or store for glasses in all of Thailand. And I actually bought these glasses in Top Sharoan in Bangkok when I was there. All right, so this is a regular street here in Udon Thani, and I literally don't see any foreign people here, so I think I was spot on in trying to find a place where it's more true Thai. So far, it's just been markets and regular streets, but I've got a lot more of this town to explore, and I can already tell it has some surprises. Wow, there's another one right over here. It says UD Town Food Center. I guess these type of food markets are very popular here, huh? This one looks quite a bit newer, or it just has a bit more of a modern feel to it than the last one I saw. Check this out. So there's areas where people can sit over there, and then all the shops with food are kind of lined up next to each other in stalls here. It's not a lot of people here right now though, so I think maybe this is a place that people perhaps go in the evenings too, I would think. So, food, clothes and belts, a very local market vibe, and not too many people yet. And so far, 0 foreigners. So I'm starting to wonder if I'll spot any sign of outside influence. Or is this town keeping it 100% Thai? Let's find out. So far, I've seen 2 or 3 Western-looking people in this area. So there's definitely some tourists, but very little compared to Bangkok. And there are Western stores here as well. And there's this one. This is Starbucks. So while I have been traveling in the Philippines and also in Bangkok, I randomly ran across some Starbucks stores, and I wanted to kind of see what it looks like outside of the US because that's how I'm used to it. And I was kind of blown away with how it looks in the Philippines. And also the one in Bangkok looked absolutely fantastic. So let's check out how Starbucks looks like here in Udon Thani. This is the Starbucks test. All right, so this one looks a little bit like what I'm used to in the US, I would say. And the one I saw in Bangkok was amazing, like literally like 10 out of 10 coffees. I was just about to say that it's interesting being in an area where I'm basically the only Western person here, and just as I was about to record that, another white European or American looking guy was just passing by me, so forget about that. All right, so this is the area that I've been in so far. It's called UD Town. I guess I just sort of walked in from the back entrance because this seems to be the main entrance here. Looks like they got quite a few brands here. Lotus, KFC, Starbucks, Pizza Hut, Villa Market. Actually, Villa Market is a very good grocery store, very high-end. It's interesting, I see these type of local food markets absolutely everywhere in this city. And here we go with the spaghetti wire. This is how it looks in Udon Thani. All right, let's try this street over here. It looks on Google Maps like there's a park nearby here, so kind of want to check it out, you know. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful place. Looks like they're setting up the tables here right now. So I'm kind of guessing that perhaps this place is more of a night market, so people kind of come here once it gets dark. But I'm not sure, you know. Maybe I can stop by again here after the park, see what it's like, but check this out. But it's already a lot of people here, so, you know, maybe it's just starting now? I don't know. Looks kind of cozy. Wow, another food market. These things just never end. But hey, I'm not complaining. So what about the park? Will it be shocking or just laid back and local? Let's see. All the food really smells so good here. And I think this is the entrance for the park, maybe right over here. Look what I just came across here. This is the Thai Chinese Cultural Center. So I'm wondering if there's a large Chinese population in this area. All right, I think this is the entrance to the park. Let's check it out. This looks quite nice. It's a very beautiful area here, kind of chill. You know, I was thinking about what my first impression of Udon Thani is and what it reminds me about, but wow, this looks beautiful. Check this out. The sun is setting, so it's creating reflections in the water over there. Very nice. But anyway, yeah, I was kind of thinking about like, what does it remind me of? Like, not only this park, but like the whole vibe in the city. And I couldn't really think of anything that it reminds me of. It's very different than the small towns that I've seen in Philippines recently. And, you know, nothing really in Europe or America or Mexico, I don't know, comes kind of close to how it feels like here, you know. But I'm kind of curious about maybe this place will be more similar to places that I'll see in Indonesia. I'm not sure, but I'm actually planning to go to Indonesia next. So I'm kind of interested to see how Indonesia compares to Thailand and Philippines and other places as well. So I'm excited for that trip. So that's coming up next. A little teaser there. Wow, what is this? What's going on here? It's some kind of like a smoke and light show. Look, right over here, there's a machine that's like well, it's a smoke machine basically. And there's some kind of lights set up here. Maybe this is something that will look really cool when it gets dark. Wow. This looks so serene. These local outdoor markets are really everywhere here in Udon Thani, and it's kind of cool, you know. I like it. It's very chill. Oh wow, look at this. What an image. So beautiful. There we go. Nice place to chill and take it easy for a second. Take in a little bit of nature, even though you're in a big city here. This is a very chill area. I really like it. I like parks like this, you know. Whenever I'm in big cities, I'm not sure if this is actually a big city, but I do like to stop by some parks and just feel like I'm close to nature again. I wonder why, you know. When I was younger, I never really thought about like being any point in like checking out parks or, seeing nature in the cities. But yeah, the older I get, I just feel like maybe I'm not such a big city guy, even though I lived in London, New York, LA, Miami, etc. I feel like I'm happier when I'm in islands and small beach towns. So that's my number one priority when it comes to traveling these days. So you'll probably see me a lot in islands and beach towns, to be honest, But this is cool too. I really enjoy sort of discovering or exploring, like how the culture is in different parts of the world. So I feel like Bangkok was interesting. It was very cool, but there are a lot of tourists there. So I kind of wanted to see something that felt a little bit more like genuinely Thai. So here I am. Let's see. This little area just feels so relaxing. The only thing is that, I've been trying to, off camera, I've been trying to communicate with a few people here and there, but it's kind of challenging with English here. Not a lot of people speak English. So I guess it could be an idea to learn some Thai here. Oh wow, what is this? Some sort of like art installation here. And I'm not sure if you can hear me clearly because it's kind of loud here, but they have this music playing from speakers everywhere. So as I'm walking around the park here, I basically have this soundtrack playing from speakers here and there throughout the park. I mean, it's a very calming type of music. It's not really even music. It's more like a sound, I would say, but it's kind of cool. But then again, I think I would probably feel calm just being close to the lake and nature as well. So it's all good. One thing I was thinking a lot about when I was in the Philippines is that people seem to want to enjoy life more than people in the West there. Like they're not workaholics like a lot of people in the West are, So wondering if Thailand has the same type of vibe, where people are a little bit more obsessing about enjoying life and not so much about the sort of 9-to-5 rat race that we Western people tend to be in. I'm not sure though, I just haven't really seen enough of Thailand yet to really get an impression of that. I think I'm gonna sit down here a little bit. Wow, look at that view, huh? I'm really glad I came here actually. This is such a chill area. And there are, parks and nature like this in my hometown and in Norway too, where I'm from. And my mom and dad actually really enjoy doing like hiking and walking around in nature. So it's one of my favorite things actually when I'm in my hometown. I really love going on trips around in nature with my mom and dad. There's an area in my hometown, Haugesund, that is called Djupadalen. And that's my favorite area of walking whenever I'm home in my home country. And well, although this looks absolutely fantastic and chill, it's very different than Djupadalen in my hometown. It's hard to enjoy the nature unless it's warm and comfortable, or at least that's my perspective. But I freeze really easily, and then whenever I'm in Norway in my hometown, and I meet a lot of people that the coldness doesn't bug them at all. Like to them, it's just kind of like, yeah, no big deal, And they're actually more worried about like going to really warm places because they think like maybe that would be uncomfortable for them, But I don't know. Everyone's different, So to me, I'm just like I just freeze very easily, Like, and it's just kind of like it's almost painful, like with the cold temperatures for me, But that's just me, Everyone's different. All right, looks like the sun is setting here, so I think I'm gonna exit the park and I want to go to Villa Market and see what it's like here. Maybe I get some groceries there. The one I saw in Bangkok was really, really impressive. After that, I think maybe I'll go check out a restaurant and see what the Thai food is like here in Udon Thani, and maybe end the evening with a little bit of some nightlife, Come along. There's still one thing that puzzles me a bit, and that's the sort of paradox of how so many people know so much about Thailand, but yet still a lot of the world don't know how modern it is here. And I haven't really seen too much of Thailand, but just coming from Bangkok, I was really amazed at how modern it was there. And I think about a year ago or so, there was a big controversy here in Thailand, but also other parts of the world where I think it was Apple that made, yeah, it was Apple. Apple made an ad, like a television ad, and it was about a family that was traveling to Thailand, and they had some problems on their vacation, and it was sort of like about how Apple products could, help you whenever you're having issues on your vacation. But the way they portrayed Thailand in that ad was just basically, completely rude to Thai culture and to Thai society. It was as if they were portraying Thailand the way it was in, I don't know, the 1980s or 1990s or something, like a long time ago. So I think a lot of people, and it seems, especially in California, where Apple is from, don't really know how extremely developed Thailand is. Things just work really, really well here. And when I was in Bangkok, by the way, if you haven't seen my Bangkok vlog, the link is here. I was really amazed, like the BTS system, which is not the subway, but I should say it's not even an underground, but it's like a train system that they have. It's just really, really fast and so easy to get around with, 5G, Wi-Fi, everything just works really, really perfectly. I stopped by a bank and, like a cell phone store. Everything was just like super smooth. So yeah, the society here is just like, it works really, really well. So that's kind of a paradox, I find, that people know a lot about Thailand, but some people just don't know how developed it is. All right, that's enough park time. I just remembered I forgot to answer a question from my last Q&A video. It's about something people weirdly seem obsessed with. So yeah, let's clear that up. So, in my last video, I did a Q&A where I was answering a lot of questions from you. And there's one question I forgot to include in my Q&A. And that is about so people ask me a lot about my camera gear. I get some questions about my glasses. But one thing that I've seen several questions about is about my shirts. So these shirts, people ask me where am I getting them? And basically I'm inspired by the founder of Facebook, who has a, busy schedule, and he just doesn't want to spend too much time figuring out fashion every day. So he basically has, many versions of the same outfit, and he just kind of wears a new version of it every day. So I do the same thing. So I have 5 white shirts like this, and I have 5 yellow shirts like this one. And I also have 3 black ones with exactly the same design, and that way, every morning when I'm getting dressed, I don't even have to think about it, just put it on, Makes it easy, Sometimes I go with white, sometimes I go with yellow. And the evenings I usually go with black. Super easy, right? But anyway, these shirts, people are asking me where I found them. So these are from a shopping website here in Asia called Shein. I'm not sure how to say it, Shein or Shein. And they're from a brand in that app or website that's called Manfinity. So that's where I find these shirts, and I usually like to get the big sizes. So I think there's XL or double XL, can't remember, but they're quite big and comfortable. So that's where I found them. All right, look at this. We're back in the same market that I passed earlier, and boy, oh boy, it's a lot more people here now when the sun has gone down. It's quite cool, I like this type of scene, Seems pretty social. I just wish I spoke Thai so I could communicate with people here, That's definitely one thing that was super cool in the Philippines. Everyone just speaks English, so it's super easy to talk to pretty much anyone, wherever I go. Super easy. Here, it's a lot of Google Translate, so that's just how it is. Bangkok, though, of course, it's a lot easier. Any place that there's a lot of tourists, super easy. All right. There's quite a few items to choose from here. This honestly reminds me of some of the supermarkets that I've seen in the US and a UAE, just huge. And this one seems to have a lot of good and healthy groceries to choose from. Wow, it's quite huge. All right, got myself some bars, and now I want to see if I can get some local Thai food here. Let's see if I can find a local restaurant. Wow, look at this. It's definitely a lot more people here at night than it was in the daytime. This is one of the markets that I passed by earlier today. Wow, so many people here now. This is pretty cool. Am I in Udon Thani or am I in London? Who knows? Oh wow, remember this place from earlier? So many more people here now. Wow, what a difference. All right, I think I just came across an interesting looking local restaurant here. It's called the Good Corner Restaurant. And look at this. They got the Danish, Swedish, and Norwegian flag here. So I think I'm gonna stop and sit down here. All right, so I just found a local Thai restaurant here, but I ended up ordering a Danish meal here. This is a Danish sandwich because the owner is actually Danish. And I ran across one who's teaching me some Thai words here now. So I've actually learned some Thai words right now. And we're gonna see if I got it right here. So first, I'm going to try to say in Thai, how are you? Okay, I'm gonna try to say how are you in Thai now, and then Juan is gonna let us know if I'm saying it correctly. So here we go. Sabai di mai. What?
Sabai di ka.
Oh, did I say it right?
Yes.
Nice.
And you, สบายดีไหมคะ
Okay. And my answer is sabai di ka.
Good.
Oh, okay, cool. See, I'm learning Thai now. Very good.
Yes.
All right. All right, now I gotta eat. And here's a taste of the nightlife. A local band on stage, mostly Thai people, just a handful of foreigners. So compared to Bangkok, it feels way more down to earth. And those giant beer towers on the tables, super affordable. Honestly, this is the kind of place where you just relax, blend in, and feel like part of the town. It's been very interesting experiencing Udon Thani, especially since it's not as touristy as some of the most well-known Thai tourist destinations like Bangkok and Koh Samui, Phuket, Koh Phi Phi, etc. But I gotta say that there are some foreign Western tourists here, but just not quite as many, you know. So it does feel like I'm sort of experiencing a place that's a little bit more like a sort of true, real Thai cultural experience. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this journey, and until next time, peace, love, and samage lights.